Namaste. I'm welcoming you at this Hatha yoga session. I'm glad that you chose to practice with me today. And today I will invite you for the heart opening practice. And I'm welcoming you into the taking a comfortable seated position, either in a hero pose, just like me sitting right now, or if you feel comfortable and have no knee issue, you may place your legs crossed, or you may sit in a lotus pose if you feel comfortable, placing your feet here, just like I do. Or if you prefer, you may also place something like a bolster or a block underneath your hips in order to place your hips higher than your knees and to not have so much pressure on your knees. Whatever feels comfortable, do that. Listen to your body, and we are going to begin. I invite you now to gently close your eyes. On the inhale, you try to raise your whole spine and the top of your head towards the sky. And on the exhale, release any tension within your body. Gently breathe in via your nose, and on the exhale, release any thought or worry. If you prefer to keep your energy within your own space, you may place your palms on your thighs. And if you want to share your energy with the space around you, you may lift your palms and place them looking towards the sky. We stay here for a couple of moments, concentrating on our natural breath. You now, if you feel comfortable, to chant Om sound with me. If you feel like it's okay for you to simply listen to the sound of Om and its vibration, it's totally fine. We will now inhale for Om. Gently place your hands on your thighs to rest. Try to stay with the eyes still closed, spine erect. And now I invite you to set up an intention for today's practice. You may choose a person you wish something nice and good, wish someone strong health, happiness, stillness, peace, or you may choose for there to be no wars or no hunger. Whatever you feel like, it's up to you to pick up an intention for today's practice. And whenever you feel comfortable, you may gently open your eyes and come back. was pulsar or a block. And we now start slowly with the warm-up of our body. And we now inhale, come into the straight back position, and on the exhale, you lean your head towards the right side, trying to reach with your ear towards your shoulder in order to stretch the side here, the muscles of your neck. And with the next inhale, we come into the neutral position, and with the next exhale, we lean towards the left side, stretching the right one of our neck, reaching with the left ear towards the left shoulder. And on the next inhale, we come back into the neutral and repeat one more time. The neck stretching on the right side. And with the next inhale, we come up into the middle. And with the next exhale, we lean towards the left side, stretching the right one. And we come back to the neutral. With the next exhale, we try to touch with our chin towards our chest. So we lean our head forwards. And with the next inhale, we raise up. And with the next exhale, we try to lean backwards. On the inhale, we come into the neutral. And with the next exhale, we do one more time to the front. And with the next inhale, we come into the middle. And the last time on the exhale, we go backwards. And on the next inhale, we come into the neutral. And I now invite you to do a couple of circles with your head and neck, no matter which side you start with. Gently rotate your neck, and with the next inhale, switch your sides. Go into the opposite direction. Nice. And with the next inhale, I invite you to gently raise your shoulders up, rotate them backwards, and on the exhale, release. One more time, inhale, raise your shoulders, and on the exhale, release. One last time, inhale, and on the exhale, release. Now we switch the direction. We inhale, come from backwards, rotate our shoulders to the front, and release. One more time, inhale, and on the exhale, release. The last time, inhale, and exhale. Wonderful. So now, staying still in the cross-legged position, or if you prefer to stay in the hero pose, we place our left hand on the floor. We inhale, raise our right hand up, and on the exhale, we lean towards the left side, stretching the right side and our muscles here. We try to go as deep as comfortable. And on the next inhale, we come into the neutral, switching the sides, placing the right hand on the floor and the left one. We try to reach with it towards the side. And we stretch the left side of our body here. On the next inhale, we raise up, switch the sides. The right hand now tries to reach the left side. And on the next inhale, we raise up, switch one more time to the right side. knees are firmly on the floor, palms are on the floor, our palms are underneath our shoulders, not further, neither they are closer to our hips. And we try to spread our fingers as wide as we can. Our knees are now underneath our hips. Great. So now we are in a comfortable tabletop position with the back straight. And we're gonna come into the cat and cow asana, and on the exhale we try to push ourselves up, make a back round, and on the inhale we go down. You may raise your head, and with the next exhale push yourself against the floor, make a back round, and with the next inhale come to the opposite, into the cow. One more time, exhale, cat, and with the next inhale, cow. And now we come into the neutral, and we may now do the creative moves as we now inhale, come down from right to left, exhale up, and this way we're gonna warm up our spine, and we may now switch to the opposite direction. Good. You may also come forward, backwards, whatever you feel like. Warm up your spine the way your body tells you to do so. And just enjoy the warming up exercise of your spine. Good. Now that we come into the tabletop back, we may now place our toes on the floor, bring our hips on the heels. We now place both of our hands behind our back in a lock, and here we try to bring our shoulders as much as we can backwards. That means we now open our chest, our back is straight, and we gaze towards the front. Good. If you feel like it's comfortable for you, you may bring your hands as high as possible, but try to not tilt your sacrum. So try to keep your hips, the lower body together with your spine in one line. Good. And with the next exhale, we release, come back into the tabletop position. We now place our toes. Our fingers are widely spread on the mat in order to have stability. We now inhale, raise our hips up, and we come into the downward facing dog. Very well. What's important in the downward facing dog is that we stay with the back straight. If you experience difficulty keeping your back straight, you may bend your knees and try to bring your stomach towards your thighs. This way, it's going to be easy to straighten your back. And if you want to come back to the straight legs, you may straighten them, but keep your back there straight. Good. We also relax our shoulders. Try to detach our ears from the shoulders. Good. And we'll breathe here for a couple of more breaths. Via the nose, we inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. With the next inhale, I invite you to either come with your palms towards your feet, or you may make small steps towards the front of the mat, whatever you choose. You do that, and with the next inhale, we raise up, bring our hands towards the sky, and on the exhale, we release. If you chose to go into the back of your mat, you're welcome to make steps forward and come at the table, at the front of your mat. And we will now continue with the sun salutations. We stay in the upright position, back is straight, shoulders are open. We inhale, bring our palms together, raise our hands up, and with an exhale, we fold forward, placing our palms on the floor. We bend our knees, and on the inhale, we take a step backwards with the right foot. The right foot is straight, the knee is bent, the back is straight. You may raise up to check it. And with the next exhale, we bring our left foot to the right one, and we come into the downward facing dog. Good. With the next inhale, we come into the plank. Our hips are in line with our spine, so they're not going deeper here, or they're not staying up here. They are in the middle. Great. With the next exhale, we place our knees, chest and chin on the floor. Try to keep your elbows close to your upper body. Do not put them to different sides. And with the next inhale, we come into the cobra. With an exhale, we go back via the child's pose into the downward facing dog. And with an inhale, we place our left foot in between our hands at the top of the mat. And with the next exhale, we place the right foot next to the left one. We inhale, raise ourselves up. And on the exhale, we come into Tadasana. In Tadasana, we stay straight, the whole body is engaged, the palms are looking straight forward, our chest is open, and the head is reaching towards the sky. We now inhale, raise our hands up. On the exhale, we fold forward. The left foot is now prepared to take a step backwards. The right one follows, and we come into the downward facing dog. Inhale, we come into the plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. On the exhale, we go into the downward facing dog with the back straight. With the next inhale, right foot steps forward, the back is straight, left one follows. We inhale, raise up, and with the next exhale, we come into the Tadasana. We may now close our eyes and try to feel the sensations within our body, how it feels, whether you feel any weird sensations or pain, or maybe you just need to restore your breath in order to continue with the practice. Simply become aware of how you feel right now without judging, evaluating, but acknowledging the fact. Good. With the next inhale, we do the second round of sun salutation. And on the exhale, we place our hands to the mat. The right foot steps back, the left one joins, and we are in the downward facing dog. Inhale, we come into the plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, we go back into the downward facing dog. With the inhale, left foot steps forward, right one follows. We inhale, raise ourselves up, and with an exhale, we come into Tadasana. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps backwards. The right one follows. We are in a downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, we come into the downward facing dog. With the right foot now stepping to the front, the left one following. Inhale up. And on the exhale, we come into the Tadasana. One last round of sun salutation. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Right foot steps backwards. Exhale. The left one. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, right one follows. We inhale, and on the exhale, we come into the Tadasana. Inhale for the left side. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps backwards. Inhale, the right one joins. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, we come into the downward facing dog. And with the right foot, we take a step back, forward, and the left foot follows. Inhale. On the exhale, we come into the mountain pose to restore our breath. With the next inhale, we take a step backwards with the right foot, not too far away. Both of our heels stay on the same line. The right foot is 45 degrees, looking to the front. And we now inhale, raise our hands up, bend our left knee. We stay here in the warrior one. Try to rotate your hips so that they look straight to the front. If you experience difficulty, you may place your right foot a bit to the side, and then it will be easier to rotate your hips. And with the hands up in the sky, we'll stay here for a couple of breaths. And with the next exhale, we'll rotate our rotate to the right side. The right foot is now 90 degrees. Heels are still on the same line, and we go deeper, holding both of our hands on the same line, and our gaze is directed to the front, looking at the left hand. Good. With the next inhale, we extend our left leg, and now we try to reach towards our left hand. We place it on the ankle, raise the right hand up, and here we try to imagine as if we are placing our right shoulder against the wall in order to open our chest, keep the back straight, and we stay here for a couple of breaths. If you experience difficulties having your back straight, place your hand a bit higher underneath your knee, for example, and then it will be easier to open and stay with a straight back. Good. Now we inhale, come to the neutral, and we may now do the reverse warrior, placing our right hand on the right thigh, and on the exhale, we lean backwards. With the next inhale, we come to the front of our mat and place the left leg backwards, and we come into the downward facing dog. And with the next inhale, we come to the top of our mat. Inhale, raise up. And with an exhale, we come into the Tadasana. One more inhale. On the exhale, we come into the Pranamasana. And with an exhale, mountain pose. Good. With the next exhale, we make a step backwards with the left foot, 45 degrees, looking to the left side. Heels are on the same line. Again, if you feel that your hips do not turn completely so that they look straight, you may place the left foot a bit to the left side. Rotate your hips. And now we inhale, bend our right leg, bringing our hands towards the sky, and we stay here for a while, keeping the left leg straight, the right one bent, and our hips looking straight, with the sacrum keeping straight line with our spine. With the next exhale, we rotate to the left, rotating also our left foot 90 degrees. Hands are on the same line, level, and with the next exhale, we go a bit deeper, and our gaze is directed towards the front, where our right hand is. And with the next inhale, we extend the right leg, reach towards the right hand, place it on the ankle, the left hand is reaching towards the sky, and we again try to open our chest as much as we can. If that's hard, you place your palm a bit higher, both hands are straight, and producing one straight line. With the next inhale, we raise up, and we do the reverse warrior. Inhale, we come to the top of our mat, bring our right foot backwards, and we come into the downward facing dog. We may now bend our knees, look straight forward, and either jump to the front in between our hands or make small steps towards your hands. We now inhale, raise ourselves up, and with an exhale, via Pranamasana, we come into the Tadasana, the mountain pose. Good. With the next step, we gonna come into the middle of our mat, and we may now bring one of our legs. Let's start with the right side. You may either place it on the ankle of the left one, or on the shin underneath the knee, or you bring it high towards your left thigh, bend it, keep it here. Try to stay stable on the left foot. Straighten your back. You may place your hands into the tree pose, straight, looking towards the sky, or you may come into the prayer pose or Anjali Mudra, and we try to keep the balance here for a couple of breaths. You may close your eyes and challenge yourself, or you stay with the eyes open, and you may pick up the point in front of you which is not moving. It might be easier to hold the balance, and with the next exhale, you release the pose, and we now switch the sides. The right foot is firmly on the ground. We now place either the left foot on the ankle, underneath the knee, or up here. Inhale, place our hands in the tree pose, straight, or in Anjali Mudra in front of our breast, and we stay here trying to keep the balance. Do not forget to breathe. And you might now remember of the intention that you set at the beginning of the class. And with the next exhale, we gently release the pose. And you may now shake both of your hands and legs. And we may now, as we decided to open our heart today, we stay in a straight position and we bring our right hand up on the inhale. The left one stays here, and we try now to reach with both of our hands each other. This way, trying to open our chest and shoulders. If your right hand is in the middle, you may try to push it against, you may try to push with your head against the hand so that you open your shoulder even more. But if you experience grabbing both of your hands here, you may take a strap or whatever is there at your place and you keep it in between here. So if your left hand is a bit lower than mine now, you simply grab, let's use my hair as an example. Let's imagine this is a strap. So you take a strap from below here and up here. And with each time you try to reach as much as possible, and in the end, you might eventually reach both of your hands. Great. With the next exhale, we release the pose and switch the sides, trying to reach now the left hand and the right one, the opposite sides. And again, if you can place your head against your hand, you may simply push it backwards so that you stay straight and you stretch your left shoulder a bit more. Good. With the next exhale, we release the pose. And I invite you now to lay down on your stomach on the mat into the crocodile pose. So you may place both of your hands one on top of the other. Your forehead lays down on the hands. You may now relax. And with the next inhale, we raise first the right leg up. Try to stretch it towards backwards and place it on the floor. Inhale up, left leg is lifted up. You try to stretch it, and on the exhale you place it down. Now take your hands from front, bring them along your body with the palms looking downwards in order to help our shoulders to open more. We now inhale, raise our hands up, and we stay here for a while. We do not forget to breathe. Our gaze is directed towards the mat so that we have one line with our spine here. So you don't raise your head up, but you try to look down. If that is hard, now we exhale, come down. You may try to modify a bit. You may place your palms underneath your shoulders, next to your breast. And with the next inhale, you lift your upper body and the hands are next to your shoulders. So they are not placed behind like we did, but in front. And with the next exhale, we lay down, relax. We place our arms along the body. And with the next inhale, we now try to bring both hands and legs up in the sky. So we inhale we lift our legs as well as arms up. On the exhale, we come down, relax. And now we make a lock with our hands behind our back. And with the next inhale, we raise our hands, torso and legs up as much as we can. The head is still looking downwards. And with the next exhale, we lay down, relax, restore our breath. And with the next inhale, we bend our knees, bringing our ankles closer to our sacrum, and we try to grab with both of our hands our ankles. The head is sealing on the floor, and with the next inhale, we lift our legs, arms, and torso up, and we stay here. Inside Althanurasana. Good. With the next exhale, we release the pose gently, and you may place your head turned on left side or the right side as you feel comfortable. You may close your eyes, relax. And with the next inhale, we repeat the pose. Inhale up. And with the next exhale, release. And you may turn your head to the opposite direction. Relax here. And with the next inhale, place your hands on the level of your breast. Push yourself up and come into the child's pose, placing your butt at your heels. You may lay your forehead on the floor. Stretch both of your arms to the front. Relax here. Or you may also place your arms backwards. Your hips are laying on your heels. You relax here. Restore your breath. And with the next inhale, you gently come into the hero pose. And we will now go into the tabletop. And we will now inhale, raising our right hand up. And on the exhale, we place it underneath the left one without placing our shoulder on the floor. Inhale up. And on the exhale, come to the bottom of your mat. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Inhale one last time for the right side. And place your right hand on the floor. We now inhale, raise our left hand. Exhale, come to the mat without laying our shoulder on it. Inhale up. Exhale. Come down. Inhale one more time. And exhale. One last inhale. And on the exhale, we place our hand to the mat. And we will now go back into the child's pose. Relax here. front of you straightened, and we will now inhale, raise our hands over the sides to the sky, and on the exhale we'll lean forward into the Paschimottanasana. Try to keep your back straight. You may place your hands wherever you feel comfortable. Try to keep your feet flexed with your toes directed towards you. If you have a bolster at home, you may grab it, and if that feels easier for you or more comfortable, you may lay down to just relax here. Or if you want to stretch the hamstrings and the muscles on your back of your legs, you may try to make an effort and straighten your legs, and we stay here for a couple of moments. You might feel the stretching in here, and on the inhale we come up with the back straight. And we may now lay into the Shavasana, but it's not yet the end of the practice. We simply lay down on the floor, and we try to keep our sacrum fixed to our mat here without having any space in between. So on the inhale, we bring both of our feet towards our hips. We are almost touching with our fingers toward our heels, and the hands are laying along the sides. And with an inhale, we will gently raise our hips up. Shifting the weight of our body towards the shoulders and the neck. And we may go further. If you like, you may stay here in the bridge pose. But if you want, you may now make a lock underneath your sacrum and rotate your shoulders. And we stay here for 5 breaths. We now inhale and exhale. Try to keep your knees not super wide from one another, but imagine as if you're having a block in between. And on each inhale, try to raise your hips even higher. You may close your eyes, relax, count for yourself, do it in your rhythm. And with the next exhale, gently release your hands and come to the mat vertebra by vertebra, gently without any hurry. Great. And you may place both of your knees against each other. One hand on the stomach, the other on your chest. Close your eyes. Relax. Restore your breath. Good. I invite you now for the second round of the bridge. So on the inhale, prepare, place your feet close to your hips, and you may repeat the bridge for the second round, or if you know that you can do the will, you place your palms next to your ears. On the inhale, you lift your hips up, push yourself with your hands against the floor, and you come into the will. And with the next exhale, we come down, gently place vertebra by vertebra back to the floor, and we now place our knees against each other, one hand on the stomach, the other on is called Viparita Karani, and you take a block or a bolster. Let's take a bolster. For me, it's nicer, so it's soft. You place it underneath your hips, yeah, and you may now bring your knees closer to your upper body, straighten your legs, and you may stay here. Close your eyes, try to relax. Keep the pose, and wherever you are in the Samanvasarangasana, the shoulder stand, you may slowly place your straight legs behind your back. It's nice if your feet are touching the ground. You may now place your hands on the mat. Stay here. And you may now try to reach with your knees towards your ears, and if it works, towards the floor. And with the next exhale, gently release and place your back vertebra by vertebra to the mat. Now relax here. Lay yourself down on the mat. And we may now, on the inhale, bring our knees towards the chest. Hug ourselves, and you may swing from one side to the other to relax the lower back. Or you may now pick up the happy child's pose, happy baby pose, and you may also swing from one side to the other, relaxing the lower back. Or we may now raise our legs to the sky, cross them once or twice, whatever works with you. You may place your hands in the cactus mode or straighten them to the sides, and with the next exhale, place your knees on the left side, doing it gently. Twist, turn to the right side, to the opposite of where your knees are. Try to keep both of your shoulders on the floor. Relax here, breathe in and out, and with the next inhale, raise your legs up, switch the direction, and with the next exhale, we bring our knees on the right side and return our gaze towards the left one, trying to keep both of our shoulders on the floor, having a twist. And with the next inhale, we raise our legs up, open them, and we may now come into the next asana, placing both of our arms along the body, palms looking downwards next to our hips, and we will now do the fish pose. We now engage our feet, our toes looking straight, and on the inhale, we try to now lift our torso, and we bring our weight to the ankles like this, and we place our back on the floor. If this is not the case, you may stay here and hold it there. If you want, you may open your mouth in order to relax your jaw and the facial muscles. And with the next exhale, you gently lay down on the floor, relax yourself. We will now prepare for the Shavasana. You may now place your feet mat wide. You may lay your ankles on the floor, each foot looking into its direction, and you place your arms along your body. Your palms are looking upwards in order to open the chest even more. Place the shoulders on the floor. Invite you to close your eyes gently and try to settle down into the comfortable Shavasana. If you feel like you may wear something warm like socks, or you may grab a blanket and cover yourself. With the next inhale, imagine breathing in the light, and with an exhale, breathing out the love. Focus on your breath. Observe it flowing smoothly. Try to not control it. At the inhale, feel the cool air entering via your nostrils, going through the trachea towards to your lungs, filling in the area of lungs with new energy, fresh air, and leaving your body with a bit warmer feeling from your nostrils. Each time you inhale, observe how your chest raises up, and with every exhale, it falls down to the mat. Try to relax, release all the tension within your body. Try to think of nothing. Whenever your mind starts to wander, it is totally fine. Try to imagine whatever thoughts or worry entering your mind as a cloud in the sky. And let it pass by you without giving it your attention, your energy. Try to focus on your natural breath, on the sensations within your body. You might feel stiffness in the area of your shoulders or your effect. Focus on your forehead now and try to acknowledge whether you feel tension and you need to release the muscles there in order to relax and enjoy the stillness of the moment. Inhale, and with the next exhale, release your muscles on the face. Relax the forehead, the muscles around your eyes, your cheeks, your chin, your jaws. And we stay here in this peaceful moment, trying to reconnect with our inner self. You may try to listen to the inner voice, to your soul, what they have to tell you today. With each exhale, try to release even more, to relax your body parts. And if you feel pain anywhere within your body, take a deep breath into this area and send there all your love, your care, your warmth. With the next inhale, start with tiny movements of your body. Bring your awareness towards your fingers and your toes, and bring the tiny movements into them. Keep your eyes still closed. Now bring bigger movements into your body. Start moving with your wrists and your ankles. Rotate your joints at the pace comfortable for you. And with the next move, you may stretch yourself like you do in the morning. You may place your arms above your head. Stretch yourself gently. And with the next inhale, pick up the side you like most. And come, lay on this side. Make yourself small. And with the next inhale, with the eyes still closed, and as little moves as possible, come to a comfortably seated position with your back straight, shoulders turned backwards, open your chest. Place your hands on your thighs, whether you sit in a cross-legged position or in a hero pose. Keep your eyes closed, take a deep breath, and with an exhale, make a sigh. Breathe out through your mouth. Take one more breath in via your nose and make a sigh, breathing out via your mouth. Release all the stress, whatever tension might be in your body. And now feel the sensations within your body. You might notice whatever difference you feel in comparison to the hour ago. It might be that you feel no difference. That is also fine. Simply acknowledge whatever you feel. Try not to change anything. And with the next inhale, open your eyes, come back into the space. And I invite you now to stay in whatever comfortable seated position with the back straight. To start with the first pranayama technique, we will begin with the easiest one. And I invite you to now take the breath in at 4 counts. Via your nose, we inhale at 1, 2, 3, 4 via the nose. Hold the breath for 2 counts, and on the exhale, we exhale via the nose at 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 2 counts and repeat the cycle one more time. I will help you here and will count for you. You may close your eyes gently if you feel comfortable this way. If not, you may keep them open. And I will count for you. We now take a deep breath in together and deep breath out. And with the next inhale, we start gently at 1, breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Now hold your breath. And with the next exhale, release. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold there. Exhale. 4, 3, with the next inhale, count for yourself at your own pace and do a couple of rounds more. Whenever you are at your exhale, gently release this pranayama. Stay with the eyes closed and try to feel the sensations within your body. Try to observe the differences if there are any. And with the next inhale, gently open your eyes. And now I invite you to, if you feel comfortable, stay in the position you are, or you may place a bolster underneath your hips, elevating your hips over your knees, and come into the cross-legged position, straightening your back. And now I would like to invite you for our next pranayama technique, which is called Anulom Vilom, the alternate nostril breathing, which helps us to calm our mind, to relax, to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. And I invite you to stay in a comfortably seated position with the back straight, with shoulders brought backwards. Open your chest. Try to reach with your top of the head towards the sky. And I invite you now, on the inhale, raise your left arm and bring your hand into the Vishnu Mudra by bringing the thumb and the index finger together. And on the exhale, you may place your arm on the left thigh to rest. And for the next inhale, we raise the right arm and we bend the index and the middle finger, leaving the thumb and the ring finger open, which we will use to close the right nostril with the thumb finger and the left one with the ring finger. So far, we prepare for our Anulom Vilom. We inhale deeply and exhale. And as the next step, we bring the thumb finger to close the right nostril, and we inhale while the left one at 1, 2, 3, 4. We now switch and close the left nostril, open the right one, and exhale while the right one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale while the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the right one, open the left one. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale while the left one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close the left one, open the right one. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale while the right one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now close the right one, open the left nostril. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale while the left one, and now you may count for yourself and do it in your own pace. And the next time you are exhaling from your left nostril, you may stop practicing the Anulom Vilom. And if you're still on your right side, please finish on the left one. And then you may close your eyes. Feel the sensations within your body. You may observe your mind, trying to find differences in between the beginning of the pranayama practice and its ending. Whatever you find within your body or mind is fine. Even if you feel no difference, it's totally okay. Get yourself as comfortable as you can be. Begin by taking a few slow, deep breaths in through your nose and out with a sigh. Do it a few more times until you feel more at ease and more relaxed. Now, bring your awareness into your body and feel how your body is resting and how it is supported. Feel how the earth is carrying the weight of your body. Feel that it is safe. It is safe to start to let go, to let your muscles become soft, to relax. And if you're feeling any tension inside your body, go to those areas with your awareness and see whether you can relax a little bit more, soften a little bit more. Perhaps breathe in deeply a few more times, sighing, letting go of any physical tension. allowing your heart to soften, allowing your mind to relax. Begin to notice your breath without changing anything about it. Just observe the natural movements of your breath as the belly rising when you inhale and falling as you exhale. Perhaps you notice gentle movements in your chest. Maybe you can feel your breath in your throat. Perhaps you feel your breath moving in and out of your nostrils. Now, notice for yourself where you can feel your breath most easily, and keep your awareness there. Feel and observe the flow of the sensation of your breath. And if your thoughts distract you at any point, let them come and go. Notice them, let them pass by, coming and going, without attaching any meaning to them, without going into story. Let them pass, let them go, and bring your awareness back to your breath, the movements of your breath, the sensations of the breath, with breath being your anchor into the here and now. So keep your awareness resting in the moment, observing your breath. And perhaps you notice that as you keep your awareness focused on your breath, that you stay present here and now. The mind starts to quiet down, and inner depth of stillness is opening, and there is a background of silence. As it is beginning, the feeling of peacefulness, of deep rest and joy. It is this depth who you are, tuning into your heart and into your innate wisdom. Now shift your awareness back to the sensation of your physical body. Feel your whole body. Feel the body filled with love and light. And take another deep breath. And if you like, you may sigh. And now take a moment to enjoy, to just feel and enjoy. And finish with a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for your body, gratitude for yourself, and for your inner depth, the silence that you can access any time you need. With the next inhale, gently raise your arms over the sides to the sky. You may keep your eyes still closed, palms reaching each other over your head. And with an exhale, place your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your chest. And I invite you now to join me for the Om. We may all together take a deep breath in. Thank you for joining me for this Hatha Yoga session. Namaste. I wish you a nice day or evening, no matter when you're doing the practice. I wish you all the best and see you soon.